hadn't figured that out.
Why did the relationship fracture?
Oh, why it fractured, that's a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I think by the time we got to 2016, we were just exhausted with trying. I think we were both kind of still stuck in our fantasy of what we thought the other person should be.
Oh. Jada says she considered a legal divorce, but could never go through with it.
I made a promise that there will never be a reason for us to get a divorce. We will work through whatever. And I just haven't been able to break that promise.
But you still live separately.
We live separately.
Look at you here, man. Take a chill pill, Anthony. Have a drink. Throw on some instrumentals. Maybe write one of those fellas. Do your thing, let me do my thing joints for old time's sake. A little radio play would do you.
I think that they need to.
Going for the initials, pal.
They got to advertise more. They got to advertise. Because you know he's setting things up. You know what I'm saying? Like, all they did was shoot angles for the future. But then they announced, like, one thing. So.
Like a granddaddy, my granddaughters have been extremely supportive of me being the Golden Bachelor.
It's essential for clean breath.
But they just said, we don't want you kissing anybody on TV. And I go, well, that's going to happen.
It does make me want to vomit inside my mouth.
Keep it platinum, might just put my trust in you. This way different on the custom to what you remember me.
Hello everyone, welcome to this edition of The Take. I'm your host as always, Kendra Dix here. Glad you can join us here on The Take on this Thursday, the October 12th, 2023. Yes, we are just about almost in the end of the grove, but Halloween's coming up too. Join in the conversation here on The Take. Like I said, let's get to the big story right now. Right now here on The Take, man, you got some big news to share that Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith are separated. And you won't believe they've been separated for long, but take a look right here what Jada Pinkett said in an exclusive interview with the Today Show's Hold a Copy.
There are so many surprising things in the book, but the thing that surprised me the most, that I actually had to reread it because I said, is this true?
Right.
Was that in 2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives.
Yes.
It was not a divorce on paper,
Right.
but it was a divorce. So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago now,
Yes.
y'all have been apart.
Yeah.
You saw right there, Jada Pinkett Smith revealed that she and Will Smith has been separated for almost 7 years since 2016. Well, we kind of put the monkey in the wrench right there, but we just didn't know that Will and Jada was going through problems and they were separated. We thought they was just married and just they had their problems just like any other couple. But this is revealing right here. Even Jada detailed why her and Will won't get a divorce. Take a look.
I feel like you're a straight talker,
I am.
except you're not sometimes.
Yeah.
So why do that? Like, what was the reason?
I think just not being ready yet. Still trying to figure out between the two of us
Yeah.
how to be in partnership, right? And in regards to how do we present that to people, you know? And we hadn't figured that out.
Why did the relationship fracture?
Oh, why it fractured, that's a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I think by the time we got to 2016, we were just exhausted with trying. I think we were both kind of still stuck in our fantasy of what we thought the other person should be.
Oh. Jada says she considered a legal divorce, but could never go through with it.
I made a promise that there will never be a reason for us to get a divorce. We will work through whatever. And I just haven't been able to break that promise.
But you still live separately.
We live separately.
Oh my God, this is ridiculous. Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith don't want to get a divorce because they both believe that divorce is not an option. I mean, you both separated. Just go and get a divorce and move on, live freely. I mean, this is a charade right here, if you ask me. If you if you're living together, that's one thing, but you're not, romantically linked, move on. I hate when these celebrities do that. They just kind of like, and the media gonna force them, but then they ain't gonna do it. But hey, that's how it be sometimes. But Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith no longer a married couple, but the assets. You gotta look at that. Like, was Will gonna give up his assets to Jada a little bit because of divorce? Now, you've been married for 23 years. You would want to give up your assets and stuff. But I guess divorce is not an option to them. And you know what? Let's leave it like that. Let's let them live their lives and their business on what they want to do. Because us as people, we don't know what goes inside a relationship or a marriage. And it ain't our business to know, because sometimes it can be some dark secrets ready to linger out. If you know what I mean, if you ask me. 1 minute. All right, we move on to celebrity news. In celebrity news, rapper Drake getting a lot of backlash as the rapper targeted his attention to. I didn't know it was his ex-girlfriend Rihanna. I kind of knew they had a fling. Drake and Rihanna. Drake said that Rihanna, it was mid in bed. Now, many of you may not know what mid means. You look it up in the Urban Dictionary and it'll just tell you everything you need to know. Speaking of that, a lot of fans got backlash on Drake. Drake then continued his wrath of destruction when he targeted, you know who, Joe Budden, the rapper podcast. Joe Budden, the rapper podcast, said that Drake's latest album, that album right here, didn't sell so well, and I think Drake kind of made it seem like he don't care, and Drake had to call him out while Joe Budden was on the show. Take a look.
I don't listen.
Yep, Joe Budden said a lot what Drake had told him, that you're hating and you don't want nobody to succeed. And I think it's just the opposite. I think Drake is kind of following the trap of what's going on and how it's going to be. But like I said, Drake, Rihanna, and Joe Budden, Drake got a lot of problems going on. I'm surprised who's next in line, but we'll just have to wait and see. And we will be watching eventually. Speaking of that, and also in other news, we saw Beyonce attend Taylor Swift world premiere of her concert tour. We know that Taylor Swift has been promoting, even going on tour. So now Beyonce want to join the fun. I think they're both trying to show solidarity, that they both can do the same thing each other doing, being supportive. Ain't no catness and stuff like that. So we know that Taylor came to see Beyonce. Beyonce came to see Taylor. Will Taylor do the same to see Beyonce? Or will she be trying to figure out, go to another NFL game to see her rumored boyfriend, Travis Kelce? That's the only thing that many people are wondering. So Taylor's gonna see if Taylor Swift keeps her word rather than Beyonce. We'll see that. Rapper Kanye West, a lot going on with him. There are reports that raising the eyebrows about his wife, Bianca Sair, that she is being mistreated by the rapper, doing mischievous things, and feel like Kanye is the only one controlling her like a Stepford wife. Man, if he really is, he really got some deep-rooted issues. I know Kanye West is crazy, but I didn't know he was that crazy. But it's sick, disturbing. Kanye, y'all know better that you shouldn't treat your wife like that. But we living in Kanye West's world. We're just living in it. On talk shows, on the fourth hour of the Today Show, the Day Show, Hold the Carbon, want to know about earbuds. And here's what the analyst had said to Hold about earbuds.
When was the last time you cleaned your earbuds?
Never. Nobody cleans
Hold
them.
on. You have to clean them, because not only is it like the ick factor of like the debris and the buildup, but it could affect the sound quality. And you want to jam out and listen to your podcast. So this little tool, let's see. It has a little cleaning. It's dual-sided, so it has a cleaning tool on one side. So it gets out all the gunk.
Where are you sticking it?
In all those nooks and crannies, it gets everything out. I think we have a before and after photo of one of our staffers, Emma, who, look at those. They look like new. So super easy
Cleans
way.
the inside and outside. And what's this? This is the brush.
That's the brush to kind of like polish it off.
Okay, good.
You got to do it.
Like I said, Holder said about earbuds. Hey, Holder, I got earbuds, and these earbuds, they work. They be greased too. I got to clean them. Not with those type of tools, but with a Q-tip. The Q-tip will get it done quicker and efficient. You might have to take about at least 5-10 rounds, but it'll be efficient right? You know it. You know how that goes, Holder. No. All right, we'll be right back with more Take. Don't go anywhere. This is the Take. When we return, stay tuned. Welcome back to the Take here on Connect TV. I'm your host as always, Kendra Diggs here. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Take. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing here on the Take. All right, let's get to the political rundown. We're still talking about the battle of the House Speakers as it rages on. Let's get the latest on what's going on with the battle of the House Speakers right now.
Is required before a full vote on the House floor for House Speaker later this week. So the two leading candidates right now are Steve Scalise of Louisiana and Jim Jordan of Ohio. Both, though, have yet to demonstrate that they have the overwhelming support within the Republican conference to win. Conservative hardliner Matt Gaetz, who was largely responsible for former Speaker Kevin McCarthy losing his job, said that if one of the candidates emerges as a favorite, that the conference would fall in line. But one House Republican put the chances of getting a speaker picked by today at only 2.
Well, when you think about it, this House Speaker situation is just that. Kevin McCarthy left his speaker that he may want to run, but you got Anthony Scalia and Jim Jordan, the two likely candidates. They even said President Trump put his name in the hat. That man got a lot more legal problems going on right now. He ain't got time to think about no House Speaker. He want to run for president so he can reverse everything he did back in the day. You know how that go. So I don't know. It's just a lot going on with that. All right, we move on to the reality show clip down. On the reality show clip down, we've been talking about the Golden Bachelor. Well, let's meet the Golden Bachelor and let's see what he all about right here.
Bee Gees were the hot item on the radio. I'm going to meet a bevy of beautiful women, and I don't know what's going to happen this evening. Charlie? Holy, what are you doing here?
Hi, Grandpa.
Oh, baby.
Oh. I'm here in LA to surprise my grandpa. I'm really excited. It's the first night. How to tie a bow tie. I want to be here to help him with things that he might not know how to do.
Do I look like a granddaddy? My granddaughters have been extremely supportive of me being the Golden Bachelor.
It's essential for clean breath.
But they just said, we don't want you kissing anybody on TV. And I go, well, that's going to happen.
It does make me want to vomit inside my mouth.
Will you accept this rose?
Yes! Awesome.
I mean, it's just that. It's just a fill-in for the current Bachelor season coming back in January. They just want to whet your appetite with this Golden Bachelor and these old ladies that all of them should be in a senior citizen home, and even make the senior citizens look like, oh my God, it's older people look like us, because you know most of the day watching, so they want to hit that demographic. You know how that be going forward, you know. All right, and finally, the viral video of the week. All right, you can't believe this. I couldn't believe this. This is a viral video week of the moment right here. Rapper Kevin Gates brings a female fan to the stage and does this.
Open your mouth. Stick your tongue out.
I mean, really? Dude? And the female fan? What you trying to do? Get pregnant by him? She said they saying that she's pregnant, but she wants to get pregnant even more. I mean, that ain't the way to do it that way. And she knows that. I mean, she did that for clout chasing. She just wanted some attention. And she got attention. She got a viral video the moment we're talking about her. It's just, I mean, Kevin Gates sick and disgusted. I mean, you know what? If that female fan liked it, we love it. But I wouldn't want to spit on somebody. I think Missy Elliott said that, spit in your mouth. But they're going to set the precedent, folks, spit in your mouth. I mean, it's better enough if you tongue kiss. That's the most biggest form of saliva you're going to get from human to human contact. But this human to human contact of her just coming up to the stage and getting spit on and eating his spit, come on. Girl, you the stupidest. You know what? I'm going to leave that matter of fact. We're going to leave it out. Thank you all for watching this edition of The Take. I've been your host, Kendrick Dix, saying so long, and thank you for watching The Take. Hello everyone, this is Kendrick Dix for your Take Preview. On the Take Preview this week, what a Take Preview we have for you, a fully loaded Take Preview. As we talk about Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith are separated. They've been separated for many, many years, and now Jada Pinkett Smith revealed from the Today Show, trying to promote her new book, that her and Will have been living separate lives, but they're not fighting for no divorce right now, and they're not optioned to not get a divorce. They're going to be separated. They're going to be married while separated. Which that is the most wildest thing, but we'll talk about it. Plus, two, Taylor Swift and Beyonce. Beyonce does the favor and attend Taylor Swift's tour movie premiere. Maybe would Taylor Swift do the same, going to Beyonce's movie premiere when Beyonce has hers later on this year? Would she do the same? Only time will tell on that. Plus, two, Drake in having feuds with Rihanna about her being mid in bed, which no one didn't even know that, man. And he having a feud with fellow rapper Joe Budden over his music. Man, there's a lot going on. And plus, in music, on the viral video of the week, as you see right here, rapper Kevin Gates spits in this girl's mouth, and she likes it. She really, really likes it. We'll talk about it here on The Take. Join us here on The Take.